A consumer alert tonight. A West Michigan grocery store says it's having problems keeping eggs in stock, and the owners say Michigan's new cage-free egg law may be the cause. For 10 Your Side's Micah Cho talked with one of the owners of the grocery outlet store in Allegan. Micah, what did he say?
Well, Elena, James Hawking has 2 grocery outlet stores in West Michigan, and when they're buying eggs for their shelves, a big demand in eggs right now has limited them to 75 dozen per week. Hawking adds they do go through much more than that in between shipments.
I think yesterday my manager texted me and she said, "We are officially out of eggs."
Signs of a new era are prevalent at the grocery outlet store in Allegan. Shelves where their eggs usually are lay empty. Owned by James the Dead Hawking, Michigan's new law in requiring all eggs sold in the state to be cage-free has created somewhat of a curve for buyers.
My particular representative feels the largest reason is the transition to the new law, is throwing a curveball in things. Obviously, avian flu does have some effect, but I don't believe the avian flu is as big a percentage as some people think.
Hawking is currently limited to 75 dozen eggs per week for his stores, which has created a short supply for his customers. The new law went into effect on New Year's Day and says that farms with more than 3,000 egg-laying hens must be kept in a cage-free environment. We reached out to one of Michigan's largest egg producers, Herbrooks Poultry, to see how the company has been impacted so far. But in a statement, CEO Greg Herbrooks said in part, quote, "Herbrooks has been one of the largest producers of cage-free eggs in Michigan for years, and we are now entirely cage-free, which was an important goal that customers have demanded from egg producers across the country. The production team at Herbrooks has worked diligently to reach this goal through infrastructure investments and additional training on how to manage an entirely cage-free business." For Hawking, after talking with his egg supplier representative, he believes supply and demand will work itself out.
I think it has a lot more to do with the adjustment with just the cage-free law. He doesn't know how long it'll be. He thinks it'll be short-lived. We should be able to get back to some normalcy.
And Hawking told me that the grocery store doesn't have a big markup on egg prices, adding eggs are something they usually stock so that their customers don't have to travel to multiple stores to get what they need. Juliet, Elena.
Thank you, Micah.